I want to start with the latest COVID-19 cases in Massachusetts as of yesterday. The total cases are 100,009 cases, a one-day increase of 261. So the total is 109,143 in Massachusetts. The state has now confirmed 8,081 deaths in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts due to COVID-19. That's up 28 from the previous day. The Boston numbers yesterday, total cases which have been recorded in the city of Boston, 13,467 cases, an increase of 12 from the previous day. 9,459 people have fully recovered. That's an increase of 39 from the previous day. And 700 people have passed away, which is down by 1 due to some of the working on the data and rearranging some data numbers. As I said after every press conference when I give these numbers, I always continue to say our prayers continue to be with the families who lost loved ones and families struggling with illness as well. I urge everyone just to think about the reality of these losses. Think about the success that we have had bringing these numbers down here in Boston and in Massachusetts. And think about our ability to prevent further death and suffering by the actions that we take this weekend in moving forward. Every day, including this weekend, I'm asking people that you should wear a face covering outside your home. You should maintain 6 feet of space from other people. You should not be in any kind of crowds or gatherings where physical distancing or social distancing is compromised. And we're asking people, please, if you're over 65 years of age or medically vulnerable, stay within your immediate households. Do not go out to gatherings of any kind. This is all about your safety and the people around you safety. I want to remind everyone that the state and the city advisories on face coverings, physical distancing, and large gatherings remains in place. They remain in place for a very good reason. They're proven by many scientific studies to reduce the transmission of COVID-19. We are seeing in other parts of the country what's happening when people ignore the science. We're seeing the numbers surge every single night, watching it on TV or reading about it in newspapers. We are learning about scientific cases where social gatherings spread the virus and got people very sick. At a birthday party in Texas, 18 family members got infected. 2 are now hospitalized and 1 is on life support. And with the cases, they believe that 1 family member may have been exposed at work and brought the virus home. Our prayers go out to that family in Texas. At a bar in Michigan, opened 9 days in early June, health officials have traced 138 infections. Now Michigan has to close its bars again. We also learned about a hair salon that opened in Missouri, and 2 stylists turned out to have COVID-19. They each saw collectively, not each, together they saw 140 clients. But every single person was wearing a mask, spacing was good, and there was no transmission of this virus. Physical space and social distancing absolutely works. Face coverings and masks absolutely work. Washing hands and cleaning surfaces often absolutely works. The evidence has grown and the science is real. So I just want to repeat, there should be no large cookouts or house parties this weekend. We've come too far here in Massachusetts and Boston to take those kinds of risks and put our community and others in jeopardy. And whatever you're doing this weekend, whether you're riding on the MBTA, whether you're at a beach or in a park, whether you're shopping or going out for food, or you're in a backyard with a small group, you can and you must take these steps to protect yourself, your families, and your communities. We are certainly working across city government with our residents and partners to keep our community safe from harm of all kinds. So I want to just stress that as we continue to go into the 4th of July weekend. One of those areas that we're working to keep our residents safe is with violence. The public safety leaders behind me represent a multiple disciplinary team in a comprehensive proactive safety strategy. Their work is at the heart of our racial justice conversation and our mission of lifting people up, not locking people up. Commissioner Gross and his team have resumed and expanded our youth outreach events in recent weeks. Arrests again this year are down by 30%. The Commissioner will be telling you more about that and other things that he wants to talk about. Rufus Falk, who I mentioned earlier in the Office of Public Safety, has been meeting weekly with community partners to work directly with at-risk youth and young people in our state, in our neighborhoods and our cities. Some of the organizations that he's been meeting with are the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute, My Brother's Keeper Boston, ROCA Boston, the Violence Intervention Teams at the Boston Medical Center and Brigham Women Hospital, and many other organizations I couldn't name today. I want to thank you all for partnering with Rufus and our Office of Public Safety. We have been building relationships with young people and adults who are not connected to organizations, even during these very difficult times during the coronavirus pandemic. Talia Rivera and the street workers on the SOAR team have launched an outreach plan to engage the highest risk young people in our city. They will be out late at hotspots where gang activity and retaliation is an issue, engaging and mentoring our young people and sharing PPE and hand sanitizers. I want to thank Talia and her amazing team for the work that they're doing here in the city of Boston. Our youth employment team is hiring 1,500 young people to start jobs next week, on our way to a goal of 5,000 jobs. With our partners, over 8,000 summer jobs will be given out this summer. Boston Center for Youth and Families is working to engage 1,500 young people in creative summer space programming. And in the Boston Public Health Commission, our trauma teams, mental health specialists, and our Office of Recovery Services have been fully operational during the pandemic, and they're out every day supporting vulnerable members of our community. This is truly a system designed for engagement and support and harm prevention. And it will be a stronger system when the budget investments that began yesterday in this new fiscal season are implemented. I also want to take a moment to address the issues of illegal fireworks. This continues to be a major safety and quality of life concern in all of our neighborhoods in the city of Boston. We're hearing from community members that fireworks are triggering wide range of trauma. They're causing real harm to our veterans who fought for this country, to survivors of violence who are trying to overcome loss, to seniors and families with young children, to many of our pets. It's causing trauma all across the city. I want to thank those in our communities that are mobilizing for solutions. We've been holding outdoor community meetings to share information and create inclusive responses. I want to thank all of our state and local elected officials and civic associations who have been involved and have ongoing with these conversations. We've created a task force to act on the recommendations and keep this work going. It includes our Chief of Civic Engagement, Jerome Smith, and our Office of Neighborhood Services. It includes all 4 citywide at-large city councilors. It includes Commissioner Dempsey and his arson team, the Police Department, Bureau of Community Engagement, and many other community leaders. What this task force is going to do is they're going to focus on the outreach and communication about the harms of illegal fireworks in our community. Fireworks are dangerous in our community. And I'll have Commissioner Dempsey who's going to talk in a few minutes about some of the concerns that he has. This 4th of July weekend, we do expect a lot of activity. I want to be clear, the fireworks are illegal in Massachusetts without a special permit.
Fireworks are illegal in Massachusetts. They are not legal. If you cross the border to buy them in New Hampshire and you cross state line, you're bringing an illegal product into Massachusetts. I want people to know if you hear fireworks in your neighborhoods, you can and you should call 911. If you have information about anybody buying illegal fireworks or selling illegal fireworks, you can contact the Crime Stop tip line anonymously at 1-800-494-TIPS. That's 1-800-494-TIPS. Or by texting the word TIPS, by texting the word crime as well. So you can text the numbers 27463 and text the word TIPS. You can get the information in that way. The Boston Police Department has confiscated large amounts of fireworks. Many of the police departments in the Commonwealth have confiscated large amounts of fireworks. But most importantly, I'm asking people to get involved or who are involved in this activity. Think about the people that you're impacting and you're affecting. Think about what it means to be part of a community. Think about the consequences of your actions. Safety is ultimately a matter of community well-being.